Hello everyone and welcome back to more mini motorways. Today we are heading into Dar es Salaam for the weekly challenge for the week of the 4th of November. This challenge has 3 modifiers. I'll have one of everything, start with one of each upgrade, pave paradise, double the number of road tiles awarded, and motorways to everywhere, double the number of motorways awarded. So it doesn't seem like a super hard challenge, but I am doing this challenge early enough in the week that there isn't actually a bar graph of scores yet. Seems like people are doing pretty well. I'm gonna try and aim for at least 2K. That's what I'll hope for. I don't think we'll be able to see what percentage I score when we finish this, but maybe I'll update the description of the video whenever that releases later in the week after some more people have played this challenge. This is a decent spawn to start. I would have preferred if the entrance was on this side, but for now, this is okay. I might swap this around so yellows run on this side. Ooh, this is also a very good spawn. The reason I'm going to run it around this side, I think, is because we usually get a green population up here on Dar es Salaam, and usually there's a green business either here right below where this yellow is or over here on this little separate land mass. So hopefully this little road will be good for connecting those together. We do start with one of everything, which is very nice. So we do have a bridge at our disposal if we need it. Already Sunday. Already Sunday. With 2 very good businesses to start. I'm very happy with this. I have high hopes for this run. Week 1, traffic lights are roundabout. Probably going to take the roundabout. We're definitely not going to have to worry about road tiles too much for this run. We'll do something like this. I would have preferred if this blue had spawned just a little bit farther away to give some more room for yellows to spawn in here. But for now, this is okay. At some point, we'll probably just turn all of these yellows onto this one business. I might try and figure out a way to throw this roundabout in here. This is the only place where it can go, which is pretty bad. I guess it'll just be a traffic light. That gray is really good. At some point, all of these yellows will probably come into this business, and then we'll motorway or bridge or run a road to this guy. We do have double the number of motorways, so I will probably be using those very, very frequently. I would have preferred if this blue had spawned with like 1 extra road tile so that we didn't have to use a bridge here, but I don't think that will be a huge problem. This gray is kind of not great, but I think we do usually get a gray population somewhere over here. I think it's like right here at the very top left. So eventually we might turn some of these grays onto here and then, you know, fiddle some grays over from this side. We haven't gotten a green business spawn yet. Oh, okay. This is an interesting yellow spawn. We'll do this for now. I don't love it. I might go ahead and throw in a roundabout here. Just so if we get some more yellow over here, it won't go straight into one janky intersection that goes straight into a bridge. It'll be a little more sophisticated. Hopefully. I would like to see some more yellow population, for sure, with 3 yellow businesses already on the map. But again, this really isn't that bad of a start. Week 3, roundabouts or motorways. Definitely take the motorways. This road is now kind of useless because it sort of just dead ends into this yellow business, so I'm probably just going to get rid of that. Our first green, there he is. All right, we'll do something like this, just to get this little gray out of the way. We'll do something sort of like that. However this green population decides to spawn will determine how we build this road. Probably be a roundabout somewhere in here. Something like that. And then maybe something like that. Okay. Another green immediately. Just run these grays slightly farther across. And really just send these greens in as well. For now, we'll do that. Once we get a secondary green population, I'll probably split these. If it spawns up here, I'll probably just motorway it so that we don't have to bridge all the way around and then bridge again. We don't even have the bridges for that, but it'll just be more efficient. And if we survive long enough, we'll get 18 motorways anyway, so it's not a huge deal. I'm still very much liking this start. This is still going pretty well. Week 4, gonna take the roundabout. I don't think we'll be struggling for road tiles for any of this run. I would be very surprised if road tiles became a major issue. This green is kind of unfortunate. But it's not the worst green we could have gotten. If at some point we do get this gray population over here, I'll just turn these guys onto this gray business and then connect this green in, something like that. Nothing too crazy. I am going to keep him hooked onto this road. I don't want to take up this tile or this tile. I would like another yellow to spawn here and another blue to spawn here, if possible. Not another green. That is not what I wanted to spawn there. That's okay. I don't love that green. I might just, for now, do this until we get another green population. That gray is not bad. We can do something like this. Week 5, bridge or roundabout. I think I'm going to take the roundabout. Might be a bad idea because we do only have one bridge, but we have 3 motorways, and motorways are just better bridges, basically. So I want to go ahead and throw in a roundabout here for whenever we inevitably tag all of this gray onto this one business. See, here's our gray population that I predicted we were going to get. I'm going to go ahead and just attach this onto here. This yellow business just leveled up. I really do not love that we're not going to be able to have any significant amount of traffic management for this business. It is not, does not bode well, in my opinion. We're getting some decent yellow down here. This could potentially motorway in, could potentially do this and have these take the farther path. So this would have less traffic and then motorway into here. Week 6, definitely taking the motorways. We're not struggling for road tiles at all right now. I don't expect that will be an issue for, like, at any point during this run. I'd like to see a couple more grays over here. But I don't know that we're going to get them. I don't know that the game is going to be nice. Okay. That's probably our first, like, actually bad spawn. And it's not even that terrible. What we can do is turn this gray so that it goes around and does something like this. Get rid of this road. Turn these grays up. And then run these whites where the gray road used to be. So, just something simple like that. This green can hook on. No big deal. I would still like to see some more gray here. It's possible that we might have to... Oh, never mind. We got our little gray, just as soon as I asked for it. Very nice. This gray did just level up, so what I'm going to do is actually take these 2 grays, and combine them, feed them into this business, get rid of this road, and put these grays onto here. Week 7, bridge or roundabout. I'm still going to take the roundabout. I think my priority right now is making sure we have a decent amount of traffic management. I think it's my main issue. We can go ahead and hook these greens onto here. And hook 1 or 2 of these grays onto here. We'll do something like that. And something like that is probably better. Another blue down here. Okay. We can just do something like that. Or actually, we could probably turn these yellows up. Have them go up instead of this way. I'm wondering if that would be better. I don't know that it would be. So we would still need to connect this guy in somehow. Something like that, maybe? I'm not sure if that's better or worse. But that's what we've got right now. We do have this little spare yellow population down here. If either of these level 2 yellows, or this, I guess this is the only level 2 yellow, but if either of these central yellows start to struggle, this guy should be okay because he's got a decent population. It might be beneficial to actually have this population go up to here, or even to this guy, and then have this population go into here. I'm not 100% sure how I would manage that. It would probably be by motorwaying white. So this would be a motorway, so this road would no longer exist. And we'd run a road through here, under the gray, and then into there. That could be a possible solution for when we inevitably have to turn these yellows onto here. Week 8, traffic lights or bridge. I'll take the bridge. This blue is kind of mediocre. I don't know that we can fit a roundabout here. I really hate when they are like right at the entrance and it makes this weird sort of connected but not actually connected road. It's weird. But that's fine. So we can do something like this with this blue if we end up needing it, but I doubt we will. We'll just leave that there for now. This yellow just leveled up? Do something here like that. Connect this white. Ooh, this white just spawned. That's a little scary. We'll do something like that. And disconnect something here. Probably just do a little separate population like that. Nothing too crazy. It's just a level 1 structure, so it shouldn't need too terribly much population. Hopefully this will be enough for now. If it does need more, we can just do a little supplementary road. Week 9, motorways or bridges. Definitely take the motorway. No reason not to. We can connect this gray in. And I think we're doing okay. I think it might be time to separate these greens. So we'll take, like, say these 4 we'll take and we'll just run on their own little separate road. Not connected to this roundabout. We did just get our green population up here, I've noticed, is spawning. We can do what we had originally intended and run them down and then into here. I think it's probably going to be by using this motorway. We'll do something like that. This blue just spawned. That's an interesting spot for it, for sure. We're getting a lot of blue down here in this bottom left corner, but not too much up here, which could be bad, potentially. More gray is good. We're getting a lot of blue down here as well. Week 10, roundabout or traffic lights. Definitely taking the roundabout. This green is kind of unfortunate. I think what I'll do is probably replace this motorway back onto here. So this level 2 structure is actually struggling a little bit. I'm not certain why. It doesn't appear to be traffic and it doesn't appear to be population. So we'll just have to watch that and see how it progresses. For now, I'm just going to throw this onto here and run these greens along with a bridge. Something like that. I did just realize we just passed 1200, so I'm pretty happy with that. That green is not good. Oh no, 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 no. Double green? Okay. I was not prepared for a double green spawn with the very little amount of green population we have right now. Okay. Yay. It's okay. We can make something work. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Okay. I think I have an idea. If we roundabout these grays into a single intersection here, we can turn this guy, put them all in, add this, throw it onto a motorway, bring this down here. We can then run both of these whites. Turn the screen onto there. This white can run this way. And then these whites can run this way as well. Through here. These greens can turn. And then go to support this guy. And then we just need to find another population for this guy. Which I think is probably just gonna come from another whoopsie daisy, hope this will work out for now, roundabout or motorway. And we'll just connect the screen back onto here. We did just get another green here. We could potentially get rid of this motorway and just have it be 2 and 2, which should be fine for now. I don't know that it'll be fine forever, but it should be fine for now. I think we're doing okay. I'm surprised that these blues are not struggling yet, given the amount of population they're having to work off of. Week 11, bridge or traffic lights. I think I'm going to take the traffic lights for this intersection specifically. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn one of these yellows onto here, because I feel like this is starting to become a problem. I'm a little afraid for this. So the traffic, for now it seems to be doing okay, but I feel like this is probably going to be our first problem area. I heard something, but I didn't see what spawned. I think it might have been this green, which isn't particularly useful to us. It might be beneficial to just go ahead and separate these green populations, because all of this traffic is killing us right now. Or at the very least, supplement from a different green population. Something like that. That might be slightly better. Let's look at all of this traffic. Yeah, all of this traffic is killing us right now. It might be pertinent to turn this into a motorway so we can get these 2 extra greens into here somehow. Or it might be better to just turn them off into their own little population and like motorway them into here or something. Week 12, bridge or roundabout. Definitely taking the roundabout. I have a feeling that we're just about to hit 2K. I have a feeling that traffic management is going to be the name of the game for this run. I feel like we could very easily get to a decently high score if we can manage the traffic that we're dealing with right now in a better way than what we're dealing with and how we're dealing with it currently. I'm wondering if it would be better to turn some of these greens off of here and onto a separate roundabout, and then motorway it into here. And that way, none of this has to deal with trying to deal with this as well. I think that might be slightly better. I don't know. I'm hoping it's slightly better. Looks like our yellows are starting to calm down. Yeah, I think our yellows are starting to calm down a little bit. That's good. This green is kind of useless. This green is kind of useless. Our other greens seem to be calming down a little bit, which I'm very happy about. I'm just gonna run. Oh no, don't move that motorway. Something like this, something like that. There we go. These extra whites are very good. Extra gray is good. Looks like our blue is struggling. I completely did not notice that until just now. It's a very good thing I saw that. We can go ahead and just run some of these extra blues on a motorway up and into there, or even potentially run some of these guys up and in. Since, you know, they're not getting used right now. Week 13, motorway, traffic lights, definitely taking the motorway. A lot of problems can be solved with a motorway. I don't know that this can be solved with a motorway. I'm really worried, really starting to get worried about this, this yellow here. I'm thinking it might be beneficial to just go ahead and, like, separate these populations and force all of the yellow onto this one intersection. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to send all of this yellow to this guy and motorway yellow into here. I think that will be slightly better and might save us in the end. We'll do something like this, and then we'll just turn all of this up and onto here. Then this should be slightly better, hopefully. That yellow is kind of useless, but it's okay. Looks like this yellow's starting to calm down, maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and motorway this white so I can get some extra yellow into here, hopefully as quickly as possible. I might go ahead and run this green up and over as well, so we can grab this yellow as well. Hopefully that will help. I don't know if it will or not. It's killing me that we've got all of this yellow right here, but I can't connect it because the traffic will kill it. Our greens are struggling too. I've just noticed this. I'm completely ignoring them. Ah, okay. These blues can turn up and go this way. This green can come across on a bridge, go in like that. And that should hopefully be fine. Maybe. I don't know. All just a hope at this point. Something like that. These greens can interrupt that one white, and that should be fine. This can go through here. That's all fine and dandy, I think. This gray can turn onto that. This green can turn that way. This yellow is useless. Very upsetting. I think all of these yellows are getting used. That's crazy. Okay. Might just turn it onto there just because we need it. That's insane that all of those yellows are getting used. I'm trying to see if we have any extra yellow. The only really extra one that we have is this one. This one. And I don't have a very good way to get them to here without causing like a major traffic failure. We can do something here, like this. Green is struggling because it's out of population. Ah, everything is crying. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I think we can afford to move this over to here. And that should help with this problem. Week 14, roundabout a bridge. Definitely taking the roundabout. I'm wondering if we can fit it here. We can. I'm willing to disconnect this one gray so that this can have better traffic management. So we'll do something like that, get rid of that. Looks like this yellow is struggling with population as well. I think yellow is just our problem child today. Oh my. Okay. Ooh, don't build a road there. This gray is struggling with population. So we'll grab from somewhere over here. I think we could take probably these two. Bring them across and in. That shouldn't be a big, huge deal. Throw a traffic light on it. That should be fine. I think we're good after that. This yellow is still complaining because it's still struggling for population. This yellow is complaining because it's still struggling for population. This yellow is complaining because it's struggling for population. I think we're just at surge population is what's currently happening. And there's just not very much I can do about it to make any of this significantly faster. I mean, we could give these two yellows their own private motorway into this roundabout, and that would make them like the tiniest bit faster, but I don't know that it would solve any of this. I don't know that any of that would save any of this. It's like green is struggling down here as well. All of our green is surging. No, no, no. It's hard to even see where, like, part of our green population is coming from. This green is okay. This green is struggling. We can probably move this motorway back over here now. We do need to be careful about how we're moving these motorways. We need to make sure that we always have one down here, or when we move them, the new motorway won't spawn until the ghost motorway goes away, which at this point will kill us if we do that. We are passing 3K. I think the high score was 4K. I'm kind of hoping we can pass that. Oh, look at this traffic jam. Ah. Okay, what can we save? What can we fix right now that can prolong this just a little while longer? I really want to make it past 4K because I think we'll be in the top, like, 10. There's a green down here underneath all of these motorways that we can send into here. We can send it like that and then connect these two in so that there's no separate road besides this one. Turn that guy onto there. Then it'll be, this is 3 and this is 4. We'll do that for now because this guy's struggling more. And then, yay. This gray isn't struggling too bad right now, so I'm gonna take some more of its gray and turn it onto this level 2 structure. Maybe even that as well. This gray seems to be doing okay. Might be time to reconnect this in. We're still struggling for yellow. I don't know. where else to grab yellow from. Blue is finally struggling. I've just realized this blue is finally dying. Hey. Okay, we can take this blue from here because it has these 3 to pull from, but this blue is probably going to start struggling quickly. This white is struggling for population, I think. Yes, all of the population that it has is getting used. So we're just gonna turn this guy on to there. It looks like this guy is handling it with just 3 houses. So I might do something sort of crazy like that, just for now, to fix this guy. I think we're okay. I don't know. I don't know that we're okay. I really need that ghost motorway back so we can fix this blue. Oh gosh, everything is screaming. Oh my gosh. Motorways, yes. Yes. Okay. We can do this. This can go here. This gray can connect in here, same like that. This can go in here, same like that. These greens are struggling so badly. Oh, everything's going so poorly. Oh no. Okay. This white should stop struggling once all of this jank intersection craziness has been sorted. This is still struggling from where that motorway went in, which is absolutely insane. Yay. That can go into here. This blue needs help the most right now. This blue is going to die if we don't get it some help. But we don't really have any more blue on the map. Oh no. We have these. We have these that we can send into here. We have these 2 we can send up like that. And hopefully that will help. I don't know what else is struggling the most. I think it's this green is struggling the second most after that. So we don't have any extra green to pull from really either, so I guess we'll just do a private motorway for this one house that we have that's extra. And we'll see how long we last. I really want 4K, but I think this is killing us. Yeah. 3871. That's good. That's really good. There were quite a few 3K scores in the top 10, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and get our score. Get the little card out of there. And get our little weekly challenge up there. Not really sure what more we could have done here to make this better. I think separating these green populations earlier would have probably helped. But towards the end, everything was screaming. Like, yellow has been upset since 5 or 6 weeks ago. These greens never had enough population to begin with. This was just too far of a distance for that. We just had a lot of band-aids taped over everything. Let's see how we placed. 3871 over 105 days. Let's see it. We're second! Let's go! Oh, that's very nice. Oh, I'm very happy with that. I was kind of hoping to get 4K to take this first place spot because I was pretty sure that first place was 4K, but I will take second. This will probably change as the week progresses. I am playing this on Sunday, like right as the challenge came out. I think it came out 4 or 5 hours ago. So I will probably lose this rank rather quickly this week, but I'll take second place. I will certainly take it. Anyway, that was the weekly challenge for the 4th of November. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you're feeling, whatever makes you happy. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.